Okay, wait. Let me know when you start, man.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not keeping this on.
Pressed it. I just pressed it.
Oh, you just pressed it?
Damn, Gary.
Oh wait, James is like really
about
quiet.
it.
Hold on. Cry about it with your little crybaby pants.
Am I normal now?
Hey James, are you wearing your crybaby shorts?
Your camera's been like the most normal.
Matter of fact, I am.
Oh my gosh,
Damn.
it's crazy. Damn, he dripped out, man.
Stupid.
Dripped out the wazoo.
Yo, you gonna do the fucking intro?
Intro.
Hey, you know what else?
Hey, yo,
You know what
AJ. You'll be really
All
cool.
right. What?
Started.
Did I mention I have Yeezys? Did I mention I have Yeezys? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hi.
All right, shut up. AJ?
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Hi guys, welcome back to the Third Base Podcast. I'm here with my hosts, Gary,
Yo.
and what the fuck was you? Monkeyman. That's what it was. I'm Alex, AJ, whatever the fuck I'm named. I'm here with James and Lonewolf360.
He's the guest. Yeah.
He's the GOAT.
He's
The
Well, actually, no, he's
the
a
ghost.
wolf.
I'm no longer a ghost, or
He's a wolf.
I guess I've been on this podcast longer than I've not been on this podcast.
Okay, so James is, I guess, a
That's-
host now.
Yeah,
Which, you know what's crazy is that we've recorded so many videos together, but not one podcast with me in it has aired.
Yeah.
And I would just like to mention that.
Has.
Yeah, it's just
Wait,
'cause
what?
you're so
I swear to
ugly.
God, it has.
Let me check.
If I'm not in the most recent one, then I'm not in any of
I'm gonna
them.
kill you.
Alright, James has been promoted to host suddenly.
Yeah, James
Interesting
has.
development.
He's in the host category on their channel now.
This is just so disorganized.
Yeah, I don't think I.
honestly
Oh wait, no, I was in the Quedeca one. Yeah,
Yeah, you were in the MF.
You were in the Quedeca one. Mr. Wolf,
but I haven't been in the.
how are
other
you doing?
I'm doing fine. I just got back to my house after a long weekend.
How would you?
Okay.
Are you an
that's
independent
very
adult?
What
Hey,
did you
what
just
you
say,
doing?
AJ?
Are you an independent adult?
I think he is actually.
Not really.
Ah, I see. Yeah, me neither.
So I think I had a hard time explaining to AJ what you really do. Can you like explain that?
I saw your Titanfall
I think
video,
the only
like,
thing
for, like,
AJ
2
knows about
seconds.
you is that you're a furry.
That is like basically it.
I get that a lot. I really get that a lot.
That's what we all do.
Crap, I ripped my shirt.
Of course you did. Of course you ripped your shirt.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not showing you guys because that'd be weird.
No, yeah.
The only time to where the whole furry thing has been used as like an actual insult is when I was like first starting the whole revamp of my channel. But ever since, it's just kind of died down and no one really cares about it anymore. If
Yeah.
anything, I just treat it like a self-aware joke, going like,
It is
haha,
definitely
very
a self-aware
funny.
joke, yes.
Haha,
So-
very funny.
My
Furries,
history
am I right, gang?
with Wolf actually stems from my history with Monkeyman.
That is true.
This is a little story
So
for me.
I
I think I saw Wolf through one of Monkeyman's old videos on YouTuber reviews. He did one on Lone Wolf.
I did.
And I was like, oh, this is cool. Let me check him out. And my first thought was, oh my God, he watches furries.
I do not.
And then my
You
second thought
do
was,
that.
this actually isn't that bad. And I think I'll subscribe to him. So I did.
Well, I'll
Wow.
tell you how I met him. Basically, I was a 12-year-old making Fortnite videos, right?
That's what's up.
And then
That's what's up, gang.
a
Gang.
Slay.
like a Slay. There was like a like K-pop stands before K-pop, like that type of girl. She was making fun of my voice, dude. She was saying I had a high voice.
What a
Really
bitch.
hitting me in my feelings. Yeah, what a bitch. And I was driving back from karate class that particular day.
I'm gonna go
And
make
who
my
was it
bed,
but
guys.
Lone Wolf
Do
defending
karate,
me.
bro. You're so cool.
Yeah, I did do karate.
I'm gonna make my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I met him. I'm not gonna lie, me and Lone Wolf do not talk at all.
Oh,
it's
that's
been a solid minute, man.
Yeah, it's been a while, but
3 years.
yeah,
This week
it's been a while.
starts a new channel, fucking disappears off the face of the earth, and I'm just vibing.
Yeah, well, my channel. Well, Gary, I've not told him why my channel went under the.
Oh,
got fucked.
Monkeyman or Leo?
Why don't you tell the podcast about that?
I remember both of them.
I think I've already told him, but the basically the idea. Well, with Leo, I just hated making video essays.
Yeah, that's true.
And then with Monkeyman, so basically, right, I was making these video essays, and by the way, I am the son of 2 immigrant, very strict Indian parents.
Slay.
And, yeah,
But my parents also hate gay people.
Nah, they actually don't hate gays, surprisingly.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's
I guess
funny.
If they met you.
When did that come
Anyway,
out?
basically, like,
oh, dude, what the?
they didn't know I had the YouTube channel, and one of my friends, he found out, or no, I had told him, and then he had told my parents because he did not know how he's just making his bed right now. I fucking respect the mindset, but yeah, he told my parents, and my parents got fucking pissed, and that's how I lost Monkeyman, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you said now that your parents are fine with it, but you just find it a
now
waste
now
of
they're
time.
cool with it, but I found other ways of making money. So I mean, I didn't even make money.
Yeah, drugs. Copious
Yeah,
amounts of it.
I sell hard cocaine.
Yeah.
Hard
I don't
coke.
think cocaine is hard. Actually,
That's hard. No,
But
it is
anyway,
hard. I mean,
Is it? I've
I'm
never
hard.
experienced it. What?
What?
he's
AJ, are you allowed in the male locker room?
male?
What?
Are you? I'm serious.
Am I allowed in the men's locker room?
Yeah,
No,
like, do you just
no,
have a
he's
gay
not
main
even
locker
allowed
room?
No,
Just a
yeah.
containment
we
There's a
don't
non-binary
have.
locker
I
room, or
don't.
AJ has to go in.
We don't have gym class except for the first year because we only need 1 gym credit.
Really?
We need
that's
two.
crazy.
We need like 2. What the hell?
I only needed 1.
I mean, I don't need to go anymore. I graduated, bitch.
So like, here's the weird thing. Show choir, right? I do show choir, right? Which is
Show
pretty
choir.
funny, right?
Does it count as a
But
sport?
like, so it should count as a PE credit, yes. And when I like my first year at in high school, it did not, even though the dance team counted as a PE credit. And so I remember I remember being really annoyed that I also had to take PE, even though show choir should have counted as a PE credit, right? And then the next year, they started counting show choir as a PE credit, which was the most annoying thing ever. Dude, he is just he's just taking up a new way of life.
We have
oh my
a guest
god.
on the podcast, and this dude's
What is the Asian banner thing? Does anyone know what that is?
Wait, what is what?
The Asian banner with the ocean in the back.
Oh, it's Kim Jong-un, and it's a live, laugh, love thing.
Oh, okay.
I love him. I love North Korea. I want to live there.
Well,
I don't want to
I
live
had
there.
to
I
make my
lied.
bed.
Yeah.
Hey James, what
We
are
have
you
a
drinking?
guest
Show
on,
it to the
James.
camera so we can.
Dr.
pretend
Pepper
that
and
we're-
cream soda.
We're not
Oh my
even
gosh,
sponsored.
not sponsored.
So, James,
No, we're sponsored.
James
Get us
had
in
the
legal
great
trouble,
idea
Dr. Pepper.
Of, starting
7
to play
Up?
games on the podcast, and I thought,
Oh wait,
that's
we're
funny.
playing
Let
games
me
on
just
the
start
podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm starting a cookie clicker right now from the ground up.
Hey, talking about
should-
Cookie Clicker, James has a fucking crazy Cookie
James
Clicker
is a crazy cookie clicker.
It really is. I want him to talk about it.
It's
on here.
ridiculous how good it is.
Fuck. I turned my camera off.
If you're an audio listener, you can't see this, but it's crazy.
Audio
Loser.
listeners.
We don't even have an audio source anymore. Like we don't have.
Oh yeah, no,
We don't
I just
have
stopped doing,
Spotify
I
anymore.
just
Gary
stopped doing
stopped
Spotify.
uploading.
Oh, I forgot you could play Discord on console.
What?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
they-
You can get they added Discord to Xbox.
I think it's really cool. Too bad I don't.
So,
use
what my
Xbox
cookie clicker
anymore.
says?
Bazillion cookies.
That would have been cool if like I
Yeah.
was 13 and like a loser.
For all the nerds watching the podcast who don't know what the fuck a
For all these nerds in
septendecillion
Silicon
is,
Valley not making money.
wait, fuck, wrong one. Where's
Bro,
the?
he got like a
There it is.
terabyte.
There you go.
Bro, he got like a cookie terabyte or something.
A cookie terabyte.
He got like a
Wait,
fucking
what website are you
terabyte
using,
of cookies.
James?
I'm using the Steam app. Actually, I gave them $5.
You gave them that money?
Bought Cookie Clicker?
I did buy Cookie Clicker because it's
What a
worth it.
madman!
Fucking liberal.
Also, I would like to have 100% achievement completion on Steam for Cookie Clicker. I just
Alright,
think that seems
pussy.
really cool.
Wait, what is the point of
Alright, I'll
buying
be
it?
Yeah, why do you
right
hate
back.
your life?
There is really no point in buying it besides the fact that this game has been developed for the last 9 years for basically free. So
okay, I see why you did. Okay.
it's just like, I don't know.
What it is.
Yeah.
We like supporting developers.
I need to load my file. I forgot I had a file for Cookie Clicker. Like I had these shit stacked up.
You guys think AJ just got
Oh hell
regrounded?
yeah! Oh hell yeah!
We
4.1
should ask
million
him how he
cookies
got
per
grounded,
second now.
actually.
Let's fucking
I'm
go.
curious.
How many
Uh,
cookies per second, Gary?
Oh, 4.1
Wolf.
mil from like a save I did like for a week.
Yo, Lone Wolf.
I guarantee you, my phone Cookie Clicker is
You ever play
insane.
Cookie Clicker?
Wait, what were you saying, Leo?
You ever played Cookie Clicker?
No.
Holy shit, he
You've
called you
never played
Leo.
Cookie-
What?
Yeah,
Holy
that's
shit.
crazy, dude.
Holy shit, he called you Leo.
Sorry, but like I never really heard of it until now.
You've
Alright.
never,
You've never been bored in school?
Okay.
dude. Yeah, what?
What were your
Bro,
school,
when
what were
I
your
was
school
in
games?
school
What
and
were your
I was-
school games?
Bro, fucking cool math games,
Of course.
unblock games,
Of course.
all that
I'll
until
let
you
that
know,
slide.
for
Favorite cool math
Yeah.
game?
because
Come
like
on.
we see we used to live in a golden era of flash games
That is
before
that is
not
true,
only the
James.
bird-
We do
Yeah, you
have
played
to
what?
give that respect. We did live in
You
a
ever
golden
played what?
era. And dude, kids are never gonna have that again because Flash shut down. And I think
not only flash but like the schools like blocked almost
They-
everything.
they know they
That is
have
true.
methods now,
That is
and
true.
I think it's sad. I think it's sad that they won't ever grow up in a
Sad.
historical moment like we had.
And like no kids like going to like go out of their way to try and find all the extra ways to go play something that's like an ancient game.
You see these fucking
is kinda sad.
TikTokers like unblock games on Weebly, and you try to check them and they're already
I fuck with
blocked.
that voice.
You know?
Like I used to
Block
play
games on
Smash
Weebly.
Slash 1 and Smash Slash 2 because I didn't like own a Wii or something to go play the actual Smash, but still
I have a story.
that was so much fun, but now I can't even play with my brother anymore.
Dude,
It sucks.
my cousin had the N6. Oh no, he had the GameCube version of Smash for the Wii. It was ported, and I thought that was fucking cool.
Last year, or no, actually freshman year of high school, my mission, you guys remember Paper Mario I was playing last episode?
Yes.
I completed that entire game on my school Chromebook
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I saw kids
throughout
like-
random parts and
Dude,
classes.
I saw a kid.
Bro, talk
on
about
TikTok.
downloading stuff on.
Hold up, on TikTok, there was a kid who was literally playing Portal 2 on his Chromebook, and I thought that was the coolest shit in the world. I'm like, dude, I was playing Papa's like Pizzeria, and these
I was
kids
playing,
are
like,
like over
Google
here playing.
Tetris.
They're playing. Oh
Like
yeah,
Google
Tetris, Papa's Pizzeria, dude. Motocross, dude. I was playing all that
Roblox.
stuff, and you see these kids nowadays. They're playing fucking Portal 2, CS:GO on their fucking
Yo,
computers.
these kids nowadays, that's crazy.
We
We're
sound
still
like
kids.
we
what are
sound
you
like
talking about?
we sound like
We're
old
we're
people.
some
last-
no, you're just acting like an adult.
Yeah, last year my
Sometimes I wish
entire
I didn't have a Chromebook because then I'd be able to access a lot more stuff on here.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
on like
How often do the like turd snakes on Cookie Clicker spawn?
for me really
I don't
often.
have the turd snakes. I think I'm coming up on them.
No,
How far
no, you're
along
nowhere
are you?
near. Don't worry.
Wait, how much is it? Wait, what's the price for turd snakes?
First, let's see here.
Well, let me check my phone.
So you start
Cookie
off-
Clicker.
After you've reached your first quadrillion, that's when you can start getting turd snakes. Actually, sorry, no, that's a complete lie.
Holy shit! I
um,
have so much shit on my.
You have to
fucking-
get about 14 quadrillion before you get turdy snakes.
That is the hefty spawn.
Yeah.
All right.
So
wanna
I've had
show
them
you-
for a long time now.
I'm gonna show you my phone Cookie Clicker because this thing is significantly better. Hold on, let me show you this shit. Hold up, no, it's too dark now.
Let's see what the most expensive upgrade I own
This
is.
thing has been prestiged like 3 times.
It's right here, 293
Look at this, James,
sextendecillion.
look at this. I started
damn.
this. I
Septendecillion.
started this. I think senior year.
Damn,
my
how many cookies you got?
It's giving me 124.5 trillion cookies a second.
Mid.
I think I have 4.6.
so-
Wait, what's the QI?
QI, that's quintillion?
Yeah.
Quintillion. Yeah, but I also went AFK on this thing for like a couple. I'm playing 2 different loads of cookie clicker.
And you should be proud.
I am.
What do you guys think happened to AJ? We gotta talk about
I
it.
don't know.
Parents walked
You think
in,
he got
"Turn off the computer."
regrounded,
You're
or-
grounded
I
again.
got
You're grounded again. That's what happened. You're done. So,
Yeah, so all of these
has
achievements
anyone
are
heard
totally legit.
about the news of GTA 6 leaking ever so
Okay, that's
casually?
huge.
I remember
That's
that.
huge.
I literally heard about that.
We're gonna start
literally
talking about
today.
Cookie Clicker now.
Because, like, I just woke up this morning. I was like, oh man, I'm just gonna go scroll on Twitter to watch some stuff that's funny. Because Twitter, like, despite everyone saying that it's shit, like 90% of the time, it's just so funny for no reason. But anyway, so I'm just scrolling and I'm just like, oh, GTA 6, ha, this is just people making a joke about how the Queen died before GTA 6 came out. But then I'm looking at the gameplay, I'm like, oh shit, it actually got leaked. But the craziest thing is about how so many brain dead people have been like, "Wow, bro, this game looks
It's
so
like shit.
unfinished."
It
And
looks
I'm
like
like,
GTA 5 if
Oh,
it like took a
hey,
shit
oh
on
my
my
It's almost
chest.
like they
Red
just
Dead
started.
Redemption.
I need to
And
leave.
then they'd be
It's
like,
like-
they
Wait,
compare Red
oh,
Dead
bye,
Redemption
Monkeyman.
2. They would compare games like Red Dead Redemption 2 to this game, but I'm just like, you want to know the difference? Red Dead is actually finished, a complete product.
I know.
This is like still being worked
And
on.
here's the thing: even if it like did look
I'm like-
like if
I'm
the,
like-
if the actual thing did look like ass, like who cares? It's like it's about what's in the game, not how the game looks. I mean, you could have like all these next gen graphics. If the game sucks, what's the point?
I'm like, the thing about gaming nowadays, especially like with these evolving engines and whatnot, I'm not even a technical person like that, but I know that even like the most visually impressive looking games on like the PS4, PS5, fucking PC, despite them looking very pretty in post-production, like when they're all done, they all look very dry looking, very not so polished looking when they're in actual development. Like, people want to talk stuff about GTA now. They should see God of War, like the
Oh, yeah,
reboot
didn't they, like,
version that came out.
revamp him?
Yeah,
That's
like the new
fucking
God of War when it was like still being worked on. It looked so bad, but that's because it was in development. So
Oh, yeah.
I honestly don't understand people. And that,
Yeah.
and also, I cannot stand the Halo community, bro. I made this one joke, being like, man, I could not imagine being a game developer with having to deal with all these pretentious neckbeards, and I say that as a joke, and it's partially true, right?
No,
But
it's
then
true.
I'm called reasonably chill. I'm like,
AJ's back.
at what moments did I mention 343, bro? I'm like, I don't think they're perfect. But I'm like, regardless, I feel like if I had to deal with a bunch of pretentious neckbeards all day, despite me working on the damn game they're complaining about, I would be kind of annoyed if I were saying so myself. But of course, call me a shill.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I think pretentious neckbeard is probably one of the best and just
Most
most
accurate.
well-rounded way. Like, yeah, most accurate. That's the word. Most accurate way to describe
Halo
like-
players.
Halo players, and also just like
Like-
generally like everybody who like a lot of the people who like are super critical of game developers, you
Like,
know,
I
in
yeah.
the online space.
Like I've played a bit.
Like,
Especially
Halo
Predators.
players are the type of people to bitch and moan about customization in a video game, but then when you show them someone else that's actually customizing their character, they'll complain about it. And, like, you want to know the funniest cope which I've seen so far?
What?
But
So, you know how Halo Infinite has, like, the cat ears and, like, a bunch of these other wacky customization settings?
yeah,
Yeah.
I love
So,
the
Yeah,
back
bunch
and
of-
everything.
so every fucking, I'm telling you, every time I see someone complaining about these cat ears, I'm like, okay, but like, where were y'all complaining about when they had like a literal ninja in the game, like in Halo 3? Like, weren't you all the same people that were trying so hard to grind for a helmet that was on fire in Halo 3? Or on top of that, let's talk about Halo Reach. The skull helmet. Like, everyone was grinding for that shit because that was a sign of respect.
Yeah.
Yet everyone makes a cope for it being like, oh, but it's a hologram. I'm like, that doesn't detract from my point, you fucking moron. I'm like, if I went back in time and put all the shit from Halo Infinite and
Gary,
Halo,
what are you laughing at?
like, if I
Nothing.
went back in time and put like all the wacky customization from Halo Infinite and like Halo 3 and Reach, you just know damn well these people would not be saying anything. It's like the funniest logic ever. But of course, when you call them out, you're a shill.
Yeah.
You're a witness.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah. Just thank you. Sorry, you're like a really good guest. I'm surprised at how good of a guest you are. Like,
we
if
don't
I
take this
were-
podcast seriously at all.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, like if I
You wanna
were
know
a
what's
guest,
going on?
no,
You
if
wanna
I
know
were a
what's
guest
going
on this podcast and Gary was laughing like he
You
is
wanna know
right
what's
now,
going
I
on?
would totally like
So-
not be able
so-
to finish my sentence. Like,
you
so
know-
like props to you, man. What the fuck is wrong with you,
Oh, so you
Gary?
want to know what's going on? So me and James are sending little funny bits of messages. Like we're passing
did you
notes in
send
a
them in the-
classroom. Like we're
Why didn't you send them in the group?
No, because
We didn't want to interrupt him.
it's funny.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I
Okay,
usually-
no. Okay, so
but-
what happened was
yeah.
I made Gary laugh because I said wacky was a great
you said
word,
funky
and then
was a
Gary
great-
starts. Yeah, and then I messaged him and I said funky's also an amazing word, and then he sends me this gif of
'cause it's-
two dudes rubbing up on each other.
Guys, I'm back. Can you?
All
I'm
right,
with
you
you,
know, but
man.
on
Okay,
the,
you
no,
just
but on the
used kind of
Halo
the
thing, I
funniest
totally get
moment.
what you're. I totally get.
Hold
what
up,
you mean,
Gary, Gary, and then I sent him AJ with the baton thing.
though.
Oh wait, that one? I love that one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can you send that in the
I
can
haven't
you send that in the
saved
group?
it.
He
real
is
quick?
so cool. Holy
Yeah,
crap!
so I'll send you the
Yeah,
four.
can you send that in
I'll
the-
send you
can
the
you send that
four
in the
different. I'll
group?
send you the 3 different.
I
gifts.
love it.
Yeah,
So
so we had that one. We had this one, and then we had.
Okay, now.
And then we sent this one.
Bro.
All right, we're done. We're done. We got our laughs out. That was.
But yeah, I totally get what you mean
Dude,
by the
I
Halo people
love
that
that
like
gift so
being
much.
pieces of shit.
Also, okay, one last thing about Halo. I swear to God, this could be like my last little rant. But is it just me, or can I not get when people try to bitch and moan about my immersion in a fucking video game?
Dude,
Like,
if
these
you
people try
Preach,
to bitch
sister.
and moan about the smallest little fucking thing. I'm like, okay, what's so realistic about Halo? I'm like,
yeah, it's like
I'm like, we are literally super soldiers
We are.
running around and like and doing a whole bunch of ridiculous bullshit. I'm like,
Cortana, fuck.
you. I'm like, the games are
Cortana,
literally about a
check me
green
up.
man shooting aliens and then getting a sad boner because his blue VTuber girlfriend in his head dies.
That's literally
that is accurate.
word for word what happens in Halo.
Halo 4. That's like Halo 4.
That's literally Halo 4. The only good Halo that was ever left was probably Halo 2.
Wait,
and
what?
then-
Like, if anything, I'm not mad at 343 because of like I'm gonna be completely honest here. I'm not mad at 343 because Halo Infinite's current state or 5 or 4. I'm just upset that we never got any spin-offs, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think
you're trying to tell me we live in a world where there's
No,
only
it's fine.
4 spin-offs, but we
But-
never get anything more than that. I'm like, you have a whole anime that could like give you a whole bunch of ideas, but they never did.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest issue for example, like with the Halo TV show, I hated the Halo TV show. Like we saw his face in like the first episode, like Master Chief's
up,
face and all,
guys?
and that was really annoying.
It's
They just kind of fucked it up. But like, dude, there's like Gary, there's a scene. I think you'd really like it.
I didn't
There's a
watch
scene
it. I didn't
where
watch the Halo show.
no, yeah, Gary, I think you'd really like this one scene. There's this one scene where like Master Chief is butt ass naked.
Oh, that's hot.
And it's just like he's just like standing,
the
facing away from the camera.
Oh my god.
It's like those,
That's hot.
No, people took a screenshot and called it Master Cheeks.
it's kind of, bro. I made this one joke during like the ending of the show where everyone was like losing their shit over Master Chief getting laid, and when I was laughing,
Wait, you watched it all the way through?
No,
What
I
you
kind of
did.
watched. Okay, I kind of watched it in random intervals because, like, I lost track of like when the episodes dropped. So whenever someone told me about a new episode drop, I'm like, okay, I guess I'll watch it. But I never was all that hyper fixated on it, you know. But I made the joke, being like, "Wow, bro, no, all of my homies and Noble Team died because my man clapped some cheeks." That's the funniest statement, but also the most depressing one.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue, right, in my opinion, with like these video game TV shows, is like they're trying to repeat the main storyline word for word. And there's no way you can do. I mean, first off, there's no way like a video game story can like translate over into like cinema well, like in a way that's entertaining like the game, because like the games are usually like they're
It's like
not the same without the
90%
gameplay,
action
right?
and the 10% story.
Yeah, the story's not the same without the gameplay. So you can't really try to make a movie out of the main story. It's just not going to work.
And then I'm just like, we live in a world to where there were like two Sonic movies, and even though they weren't completely accurate, they still had the same vibe, you know. And like, here's the
Yeah,
thing:
I think
I'm not totally opposed to change. Like, I like some of the changes, like having the Spartans be a bit more questionable, being like, you know what, guys, I'm not sure if I should trust these people, or the UNSC being a bit sus because them kidnapping kids. But then at the very convenient time of having aliens pop up out of nowhere, okay. Like that's something that's never really been touched on. But like the execution is so bad. They like tried shoving 10 things into one show at the same time.
yeah, I think what they should have done, or what most like video game shows and movies should do, um, especially like this is kind of what Sonic did. Um, make a different story, but like kind of in universe, and combine the elements of the games, if that makes sense.
Like
Sonic's universe is not very but
consistent.
because of the way Sonic's universe works, it's not consistent. So like the fact that they built a new universe from the ground up, including Earth, um, as like our Earth as its own universe, or as its own part of the universe, was good for the story. That was like a good way to do it, right? So like I get the way that Sonic did it, and that worked, right? I think Halo could have benefited from having something like Halo Reach, right? Where you have a
Yeah.
different set of characters in a different part of the universe, um, with a little bit of a different story, and then you
Like
have a
see,
good show. That's why
see,
people are
here's the
upset about
thing.
The Last of Us, because like The Last of Us like show they're making, because like they're going to like do the main
It's just like a
storyline.
retelling of the games,
Yeah,
man.
you can't do a retelling of the games. It's just not gonna work.
Like I feel like the problem is that I feel like many people wouldn't mind some of the weirder things about the show if the main focus like wasn't on Chief, you know. Like you can't be trying to say that you're trying to make something that's similar to Mandalorian, but then even at that point, Mandalorian acts more like Master Chief than Master Chief does in his own show. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
I'm like, if like, see, because Silver Team is like a completely original cast, you know. So my idea, just like replace Chief with like some rookie, Spartan or something, and have
Silver
him
Six or whatever the fuck.
have him be like Noble Six in a way to where like he's
Yeah,
the rookie and like he's the one that starts like being like, you know what, maybe the UNSC isn't all that right, because hey, that's something that's happened in the books before. Heck, there was like that entire Halo Legends episode or anime thing to where this one Spartan was like, oh damn, they replaced me with some clone bitch for real. But we don't talk about it that I guess.
yeah. I think I just they botched the Halo show.
And then they're making season 2, which I'm just like,
They're making
I'm like,
oh yeah, I forgot. Like I saw it on Instagram. They like started making a season 2. I'm like, this
yeah, I'm
show
just like,
got greenlit for a season 2.
apparently it was like a huge hit for people that weren't like fans of like
Really?
not fans, but like people that like didn't really interact with the games. But like
Really?
here's the thing. Like if you have you ever watched the movie called Upgrade, like the movie where like a guy starts shooting out of his hand and whatnot?
No.
Okay, well, okay, spoilers for this movie. It's very old, but pretty much at the end of the movie Upgrade, this guy finds out that everything that was told to him, like about why his wife died, why he ended up with like this computer in his brain, was all orchestrated by something else, right? And the ending, he's supposed to believe that in one scenario that he actually won against it, but the reality is that the AI took over his brain and that he's essentially brain dead. And then in the Halo show, as you could tell, I guess, sorry for all the viewers that are watching this, pretty much the same thing counts for Master Chief, except, there is no fancy little dream or anything. He's just brain dead for now. So it's kind of gonna be weird to, like, make us, you know, care for a character that really isn't there if he's just going to be like a human meat puppet when you think about it.
Yeah.
I just that, and also I'm just like, where are we supposed to go if like the story more or less started and then ended where it originally began? Because like, sure, the Covenant were there, but they didn't really do anything. The UNSC still has the artifact, which didn't really do anything, and it never really built up to anything.
Yeah, I think we well, so sorry. My brain kind of lingered back to 343 for a moment. Like I mean, I don't have a lot to like anything that I have to say about any of 343's Halo games um is something that everybody else has already said. But I think 343's problem is kind of a skill issue. Like
Like you
like
can't really please to all fans because on one hand, because see, here's the thing. Halo's like a franchise to where a good majority of its fan base is based within like the old group of people that grew up with it. But the
well,
thing is
so
that
here's the thing. It's funny. That's kind of funny. That's not what I was saying, right? No, it's not it. So what I was saying was with 343 having a quote unquote skill issue, right? Bungie started Halo from the ground up, right? And Bungie's ability with what Bungie did with Halo, making it like the franchise that it is, and um, like I feel like that's something only Bungie could really do with Halo anymore. Reach was like Bungie's last hurrah, and it's arguably one of the best Halo games. Oh yeah, no, it's a masterpiece. Um, no, I think one thing that's interesting, Rogue One follows Halo Reach's story like beat for beat. Um,
just
but
minus the aliens. That's it.
wait, what?
I said just minus the aliens, but
Yeah. I mean, it follows like the second act of Rogue One follows like Halo Reach's story like basically beat for beat.
yeah. You don't want to be
But
in a prequel story because then the Grim Reaper's just staring over you, going like, "Uh-huh." Keep going, little buddy. You're gonna make it. You're totally gonna make it. I'm right here. I mean, I'm your big emotional support dude.
yeah, but what I was
I'm
what
on
was I
life
saying?
support.
You're
Brain
saying that
died.
pretty much
Oh yeah.
Bungie built.
Okay. So like 343 just can't bring to the table with Halo what Bungie could. Because I feel like Bungie had that spark with Halo that 343 can't really get down. I mean, also, like, it doesn't help that 343 started with trying to change the story in a way that, like, actually, just countered what Bungie wanted to do with Master Chief, right? Because Master Chief as a character is not supposed to be an actual character. He's
Guys,
supposed to be like a
I'm sorry
Like
to
a
break up the
blank
Halo talk,
slate.
but when did James get into a fucking?
God,
I
he's
was
so
like,
fucking hot.
when did he? I was totally zoned out. I won't lie. And I looked back.
Did you see what I was doing?
No, I was not.
But
Bro,
this-
I was on my
we
phone.
were having a full in-depth conversation
Oh, yeah,
about
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Please don't
furry.
This is
Like
the
this is gonna be
best-
like really
This is
when
the best
when this like
podcast, actually by
Facts.
it's
far.
gonna be like really fun to
AJ, do you
watch.
remember when I said we are inclusive here?
Yeah.
AJ, I think, sounded like the one who was like the least excited at the beginning, and now is like having the best time of his life.
Yeah, exactly. He was making fun of him for being a furry. Like he can't relate. With
No, okay, no, I was not. Okay, no, I was not making fun of this.
Do
kid
not
by any
twist
means,
the
So
okay?
now we're
story.
backtracking.
I
so now
don't
we're-
actually, I don't
pull up the
actually have a
tweets. I will
problem with
pull up the
furries,
tweets,
okay?
AJ.
But like when I tweets,
You said so many bad things.
I don't have like I have like 2 tweets on my Twitter
you said
account.
Halo Reach was the worst game in this entire franchise.
I never
No.
said
I
that.
can't believe you said that.
Hey,
Can't-
no.
He lied. He lied. You see, can't
Okay,
believe you
okay.
said that.
Here's the thing. I like satirizing like hateful remarks. I guess.
Yeah, he said
So,
Modern
like-
Warfare 2 is
Oh,
no
fuck.
Russian. Everyone deserved it.
So like
Oh,
when I hate on furries, it's not me like jumping on some kind of hate train
No,
or
he
like
meant that
actually hating
100%.
furries.
He hates
Like
men.
it's usually like some kind of satirization
AJ?
of the people who hate on
AJ.
furries.
Roll
In all
Tide.
honesty, I feel like some. Oh, sorry.
Oh no! I
Sorry,
just
sorry,
wanted-
no,
I
go
just wanna
ahead.
say
Go
Roll
ahead,
Tide.
Lone Wolf. Shut
Oh, I was
up, Gary. Roll
Funny
Tide.
'cause he-
I saw James.
Roll Tide, baby.
Roll Tide.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Lone Wolf.
Mr. Wolf.
I was gonna say, man, I remember meeting some
Roll
people a couple of months back. It's like a random drama thing, which is long forgotten. But in all honesty, I do not understand people that dedicate like their entire existence to hating one group of people they don't like. I'm like, okay, buddy, we get it. You don't like, furries or weebs or whatever, but I'm just like, at a certain point, I'm just like, you gotta do a bit of self-reflecting and realize that it's not like bothering you.
What if I told you I'm one of those people?
Yeah,
What if I told you I hate gay people?
Yeah,
Oh my
he was
No,
there.
don't.
I'm
No.
kidding.
If
I'm
you say
kidding.
there
AJ is
on that-
actually
you were-
extremely homophobic. I don't
No,
think we
no,
should
no, no.
continue this.
No, I'm
AJ was
I'm
there
like
on
literally
September 11th at
the sexual
10:28
preference
a.m.
diversity
sitting
hire
in front
here,
of
so.
the bridge.
I think
that
it's really
connects Rhode
funny how
Island.
we're blocking AJ out of speaking to defend himself.
Yeah,
I
Because
just
all Wolf
realized-
knows right now is that AJ is completely homophobic.
no, I'm not.
AJ could have saved at least 100 people that
Bro,
day.
bro,
And he
the
let all-
LGBT community is gonna come in this live. It's
Dude,
gonna
dude,
come.
dude.
Look, he let
It's
all
gonna-
No, it's
2,900
okay
people
because
fall that
because
day.
the regular podcast viewers know that AJ's gay,
AJ
I'm
is
pansexual.
bisexual,
bisexual.
which is practically
Yeah,
the
I
same
don't
thing.
know
I
why,
say-
but I
Practically the
just,
same thing.
Like I say
I just realized
bisexual
it's
because
Fortnite
people make
skin
the pigeon joke when I say
eyebrows
pansexual.
I love Fortnite.
Did you
I love
just tell me
Fortnite.
to
I'm
make a
looking at
Fortnite
this
skin?
one
It's the best
Fortnite
game in the
skin.
world.
Bro, her eye. I'm not even sure what to say. My mind is
Do you
going.
play
a million-
Fortnite, Wolf?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever like actually taken that
Fair
meme
point.
where like how like people see John Wick and they're like, oh my god, it's John Wick from Fortnite? Do you ever think that'll actually like happen in the future? Like
Yes, no, 100%
John Wick
will
is
remember
in
certain things
Fortnite.
because they were
Fucking
in Fortnite.
John
Oh,
Wick
yeah,
is
that is
in
correct.
Fortnite.
He is.
He was.
He also has his own
They
movie
had
franchise.
They had the copyright free version of him, and then they had the
They did
version of
the
him. that
Reaper.
Yeah, because like people like they had the Reaper, and then people were like, "Oh my gosh, they added John Wick," and then like they were,
Then they actually
and then
added
like
John Wick.
the people who make John
And they
Wick
turned,
were like,
they
you know what,
turned
let's do a
Tilted Towers
promotion.
into Neon City or whatever it was called.
They turned Tilted Towers into
Into John Wick.
into the World Trade Center.
You were there.
Hey guys,
You
if
were
you
there.
look at this one Fortnite character, her eyelids look like they look like a beanie while she's wearing a beanie.
Dude,
You should send it in the chat.
you
Yeah,
AJ,
I'm sending it right
Look,
now because
look,
it's
AJ,
really
you
funny.
can talk about anything you want. We know you were there on that September 11th morning at 10:28 a.m. And you were
where
there.
2,977 people lost their life.
2,977 people. You could have at least saved like 10. We could have brought it down to 2,967.
Right, computer, don't mess up
Okay,
on
I
me.
saw this GIF. All right, never mind, AJ, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Topic on Among Us.
Guys,
What? That's
Bro.
a
look at
Fortnite
this.
skin?
That's a fucking cat.
Bro,
That is not.
Bro,
I don't believe you.
eyebrows, they're beanies.
Jerry, you can't just steal my GIF.
I
But
don't
it's
want
funnier.
to believe you.
If it's not funny when I
That
post
is a
it, then it's not
character
funny when
real?
you
in
post it.
Fortnite.
Yes,
a character
they
in Fortnite.
added a emo
Is-
goth
oh, wait.
girl.
Does she have
Girl,
a cat?
before-
Does
You
she
do
have
not just
cat
call that an
food
emo
as,
goth
like-
girl. That's a fucking cat.
No,
Does she have
that's not a
tactical
dude.
cat
Bro.
food?
That's a chick.
Cat, bro.
She's holstering cat
Dude.
food like she's got grenades.
Cat food.
Just her fucking Monkeyman fucking
Bro,
laugh.
bro, you know that meme where it's Eminem like throwing something? Imagine that.
Lose
but-
yourself
That's an
in the
awfully
music
hot
the
coffee
moment
pot.
you want it. You better let it go. You only get one shot to not miss the chance to blow. The opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. Souls escaping through the soul of escaping. The world is mine for the taking. Make me king as we
Mom
move
spaghetti.
toward a new world. Oh,
Bro,
mom
I need
spaghetti.
to take it on Twitter right now, bro. Bro, look at this video. It's
Oh, is that Gwen from Fortnite?
to just
Did you say
respond.
Gwen from- Wait, is Spider Gwen Spider Gwen in Fortnite?
Yes.
I don't
I
believe.
just
Sorry, I just had
Oh,
cancer.
it's so loud. Oh my god, that is so loud.
Gwen
Ow, my
Jam Jam.
Outfit change?
Gwen Jam Jam.
I think
tweeted this.
bro, I think you actually just broke my headphone speakers with that, with the volume of that thing.
now?
Alright,
I
guys,
saw
did a
the
quick little
tweet.
outfit
I just
change.
saw the tweet. That's funny.
Guys, I have a oh wow, you dang.
My
Did all
fellow
those
Americans.
things come in?
I'm here today to talk about Michelle. She
Wait,
is
who tweeted what?
getting a
Who
little
tweeted what?
bigger every
Yeah,
day.
James, I'm asking if everything you
Oh,
ordered.
Michelle.
Michelle, the
Would you say
school
Monkey
I am
lunches, they
homophobic.
look like
I'm sorry.
dog water.
Michelle, you can't open an OnlyFans.
Michelle,
Michelle,
Biden's the
Michelle,
president.
this weed ain't shit.
Michelle,
Guys, I have a question.
our
Michelle,
daughters, they got
this apple ain't
a
shit.
DUI. Michelle,
I have a question.
Michelle, the
AJ.
towers fell.
Did
This
you
is
guys
horrible.
ever see the meme where it was
Wait,
Obama?
no, Monkey Man, what is it?
I was gonna ask you. Did you tell anyone why you got grounded yet? I mean, can you?
Oh,
No, because
Oh,
they got really into
shit.
Halo.
no, because oh, I don't want to. I don't know if I should talk about this.
Yeah, if you don't
I
want to.
could, but I'll sound like I'll sound like somebody who like.
Not gonna lie,
How do I explain this?
everyone here who has met was probably because of me.
Okay. Either way, how do I Gary. Shut
Well,
the
can
fuck
I
up.
explain about how you and James
Gary?
met?
Hey, Gary.
Because this actually is like really cool.
No, it's fine. Let him finish. Let him finish.
So,
All right, yeah. What was it, AJ?
okay, AJ.
Okay. Well, so like, I don't know if I should tell the story just because like. I don't know. When I tell the story, you guys will like think like
No, go.
this guy is like.
I probably
I
know it.
don't know how
He
to.
literally deep throated a mic. Like it can't get weirder than
Can't
that.
get weirder than that.
Oh,
Yeah, it can't get weirder than that. You're right.
Not
Okay,
in
so
this
basically, I Nah, I'm not. I'm good.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Sorry.
Oh fuck.
Sorry, man.
You're not gonna do
No,
it?
it's fine.
No
Nah,
beans
let's see.
filled today.
No beans.
No beans spilled?
What's
No
like the
beans.
weird? Have you guys ever gotten in trouble in school?
Oh
Like, for
yeah.
something.
Something weird? Oh yeah.
Yo, like in
They
middle
were-
school, a couple of
Why don't you
times,
guys go?
but
Because I got
like
a weirder
in
one.
high school, never.
What happened? What happened, Lone Wolf?
I'm saying like a couple of times in middle school, like my first year of middle school, absolute hell. Like
It's middle school.
it's one thing when it's one thing when you're socially awkward. It's another thing when you move from one state all the way down to Florida, and then everyone's like,
Could be
"Oh,
worse.
haha, let's pick on that guy."
Hey, it could
Oh,
be worse.
so
It could
you know
be
what's
Alabama.
funny?
Like I nearly went to fucking,
Bro! Oh my
Like,
god,
like
that's
I
so
nearly
mean.
like went to
Roll
like
Tide.
what was
Roll
it,
Tide.
juvenile? I nearly went to juvenile because of my first middle
what?
school, and people like
Dude,
targeted me legitimately.
did you like
Colored
stab him?
people, problems.
I didn't stab anyone. Like, I had a teacher lie about me once. Like, it was just a bunch of
A
ridiculous.
teacher.
Yes, like she was claiming that somehow me, a generally scrawny person, especially in middle school, was throwing tables and chairs, and that somehow like I
Bro,
need to have the entire class evacuated, and like then she went like, and I hated her and her daughter with every ounce of my being ever since. And then
it's
the
funny you should
craziest
talk
thing,
about.
they wanted me to have her sign a paper of mine. So I'm like, no, I'm just gonna go sign it myself, so I don't need to deal with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But then that one black teacher was pretty nice, so no, she was the true
Like,
MVP.
y'all gotta stick together.
Black people, am I right,
Like,
King?
if it weren't for her, I wouldn't have ended up in
killed
juvenile. But I did deal with a bunch of ISS though. Like, here's the craziest thing, you know. I have people actively picking on me in one class, and the teacher actively sees it, yet when I, defend myself, then I get ISS, but the person that caused it, no. Other than
Yeah,
that,
no. Some of these
other than
teachers.
first year of middle school, no problems,
Okay,
But people
so
did call me for, like, running, because that's all I did. I ran.
okay, gotta go fast. So
You don't.
sorry. It's funny that you
Earned it.
mentioned like throwing tables as a like little scrawny kid, right? So I mean, I used to be particularly scrawny, like especially back in
I've
like
seen that ass,
elementary
AJ.
school.
That thing is
Yeah,
fat.
not as much anymore.
Nah,
Um,
I know.
either way, thanks, Gary, for
Yeah.
sticking up for me, man.
Great. I love it.
He has actually seen my ass. That's
I
really
have.
funny.
What?
Yeah, that
Leave
ass.
the boys sharing ass pics.
I mean,
Oh
let's
yeah, no,
normalize it.
like he rated my ass, but
I gave you like what, an 8?
yeah, something like that out
Yeah.
of
That's
10.
wild.
Pretty good. No,
Yeah, I got a nice ass.
he's
Yeah,
got
but
great
what about
angles.
the table going?
Okay, sorry. So like,
Open
and
up a whole
so
OnlyFans.
right before fifth grade, right? Well, so up until fifth grade, I was
Oh,
in
now
a
this
private
sounds weirder
school.
because you're mentioning.
I was in a private school, and private schools and public schools are very different environments. Right? When I went to public school, starting in fifth grade, the neighborhood I live in is kind of a rich white neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And so it was a bunch of like,
Preppy.
how do I say this? Not preppy because like it was a public school when I started going there.
Fraternity like?
No, it was, bro. What?
It's in fifth grade. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is fifth grade. I don't
Alpha
know how that
Omega
would be
like?
fraternity. Shut the fuck up, Gary.
Dang,
My
he's gonna
battery's
take
low on
that.
my skull cannons. Hold up, I gotta replace these.
Oh, he is. He is. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
Anyways, how do I say? A lot of these kids were very spoiled and very mean, right?
Yeah.
There were words that I didn't even know existed. Like, I can't say. Am I allowed to say like reclaim slurs?
No.
Here?
You can type
No.
it in the chat though.
Oh, okay. I mean, I mean, of
I'm not
course,
editing this.
I didn't know what the N word was, right? I'm not gonna say the N word, of course.
Woo!
I didn't know what the N word was.
That's poggers.
But I also didn't know what like the F slur was
Oh.
either. Which is kind of funny.
That's your stuff.
I didn't. I mean, I still barely understood that gay people existed back then, which I think is pretty funny.
It is pretty
Anyways, I did not fit in. Needless to say, I did not fit in, and I was on ADHD meds, but my anxiety had yet to be
funny. Yeah.
diagnosed,
Yeah.
and so like my ADHD meds
Adderall.
would amplify my anxiety.
Let's go,
Um,
AJ.
Thanks, Gary,
You
for
too.
the emotional support. But either way,
I was also.
I did not fit in, and I was very prone to outbursts. And I remember on the first day,
You
I
flip tables.
had a little bit of a freak out, and I threw a chair.
God
Right.
damn.
Roll
And
Tide.
I was very scrawny.
And then
I
the
was
football
not
coach came up to
capable.
you.
I was not at all like physically capable. I was not strong, right?
You pulled your muscle.
but somehow the like rumors spread to the point where people actually genuinely thought that I threw a table. And here's the issue.
Football coach came up
These
to you.
were not like it wasn't like they were like desks or anything. Like these table this was like a lab classroom, right? So these tables were like like those big old like wooden
drilled down
and like those like big old wooden and plastic tables, like
yeah,
right?
like drilled
With
to
like
the floor, or,
like the black tops, you
No, I know
know?
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I physically would not have been able to pick
I
up
would've.
that table and throw it.
Wait, did you go with these rumors? Have these like strongman rumors?
I honestly look.
Here's the thing.
If AJ
Maybe
tried, he
I
wouldn't have been able to.
well, actually, here's the thing. I would not want to. I wouldn't have wanted to go with those rumors anyways, because like people would have, I mean, it was already like really bad that I threw a chair on the first day, especially since it was over a shirt color.
What? Wait, that's why I thought you were getting bullied.
Yeah, no, I was getting
Shirt
bullied
color.
over my
That's
shirt
what's
color
up.
because
That's what's
somehow
up.
these kids managed to
Wawa.
bully me over the fact that their shirts were neon green and my shirt was neon yellow.
Such a fucking loser. Dude.
That is brutal.
Thank you, James.
Wait, James, what did you just say?
Such you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, dude,
I
can
was,
never-
I
can't
was,
imagine wearing
I
that.
was. I'm not gonna deny it. I was in the wrong.
That's what's up.
And I just, fifth grade year sucked for me, right? I was probably the most disliked student among the teachers.
But you were.
Eh,
And then sixth grade, we went to middle school, and because of the rumors from fifth grade, I was already on like a rough start. But like I got ISS at least a dozen times that year over stupid shit where I did something like where I like got angry and did something dumb over something very minimal, right? And then like seventh grade was like when I started to like realize like this shit ain't working. And then I got on like anxiety meds and things like that. So like things got better from the start of seventh grade on. And I found show choir, which was like the first time I actually felt like welcome and accepted
And
in
you had
a
to tuck
school
your
before.
penis.
yeah, then you had to
Um,
And you had to-
that
that's the
was
first
ninth
episode,
grade.
The first episode of
That
the
was
podcast.
ninth grade, Gary.
Was
that
that
has to be
cool?
the best story on the
That
podcast.
was-
Eighth grade
Yeah,
was
it
better
was,
because I started like not being ugly.
Yeah, eighth grade was the worst year for
That's
me.
when he
I
grew
won't
out
lie.
his ass.
But James looks like he wants to kill himself.
James, you got a
James,
story for us?
I am
Yeah, James, you gotta-
cringing over dream stands on Twitter right now.
I bet you are,
Mm,
James.
what did they
Do you
do
have a
this
cool
time?
story?
yeah, you got
How is James doing today?
They're mad because they're all mad at Mizkif right now. Actually,
Of course they
I
are.
love Miss
Why
Kip.
is it Mizkip getting
they
canceled?
are mad at Mizkif because Doggy No Find got his little visa today, so he can come hang out.
And he got invited by Miz.
And so then, it's really funny. What happens here is, let's see if I can find it.
Uh-oh, one of the trending
Go
tab.
to original.
This
Oh,
won't
he
be
might have
ending
deleted
bad.
it. So let me go ahead and find it.
You know it's bad when
You guys
Tubbo, like,
listen
has
to
a thing about
Tubbo's song?
that. Yeah, I've listened to it. I mean, it sounds
It's
like
actually it's not that bad.
it's not a bad song, but you know
Wait, what
it's bad
happened?
when
But,
he
like,
has
I'm
to
pretty sure
mention the Twitter
CG5
trending
carried.
tab.
Hmm.
It's really
Bro,
Well,
Monkeyman left.
Mizkif,
Yeah.
Mizkif tweets out at George Not Found. Yo, want to come over and hang out? Our communities overlap a lot, and would be a lot of fun.
I know they don't. Bro,
Yeah,
the
and so now they're all mad at Mizkif for that.
the DSMP community and the live stream fails community are so clashy.
that thing ended
yeah.
like months ago. Why are they still like about?
Hey guys, do you guys know
Bro,
who
why
drops
did
a new song tomorrow?
Yeah.
It's
Quedeka.
I knew it. Fucking loser.
I'm gonna pretend I know who that is.
Anyway, I want to tell you a cool little story that happened back in 6th grade. Arguably the dumbest reason I got like you guys know what a pink slip is?
I think so.
Like it's something
Yeah.
you did like for doing something like bad.
Is it when
You
you
guys
like
know Monkeyman does
Like
not
when you
follow
like
third-base
fight or like
podcast on Twitter.
cuss or when you like yell at like someone
pussy pass?
and you get like a pink slip.
Pink slip.
Yeah.
Back in my day, we called those pussy passes.
Yeah, no, not
Okay.
those. It's
You
when you
need
get
to
in
shut
Me and
trouble.
the homies get the pussy
So,
passes. Am I
This
right,
had to
boys?
do. This
Bro,
was like
right?
back in 6th grade,
Two in
and
the pink, one in the sink. That's what they say, baby.
there were like 2 teachers. I had 2 teachers back in 6th grade, so we were like switching at that time, and like
yeah,
6th grade
fifth
for
grade.
me.
That,
6th grade for me
fifth
was
grade
actually
like that
still
for me.
considered elementary school. So having 2 teachers was really weird.
Yeah,
But we
that
had-
was what I had in
Pause.
fifth
Can we
grade.
talk about something real quick?
What?
Did you
Oh,
know
no.
Wally Bear is sponsored by Chipotle?
Stop talking about
Okay,
your old
James.
friend that no one taught.
James, get off Twitter.
Fuck you.
Well,
We are
no,
currently
no,
having
no,
a conversation, and you need
Okay,
to be
fine.
part
The
of
Getting
it
off
reason
Twitter,
instead
James
of
is
going
talking
adding.
back
about
on it.
Wally Bear is because it was like his old friend. Now James is all
Shush, don't
parasocial.
say me.
James is so parasocial right now.
He's getting really
He's
parasocial.
getting really
I just didn't
Wow.
know people could get sponsored by fucking Chipotle.
Chipotle?
Hey, James, your relationship with this person isn't real.
It's not
You're
real.
right.
It's
James-
fake, just
you're
like those
dreaming.
anime girls, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
not
what-
Wait, they're
watch
fake.
anime.
All right, so
The only anime
okay,
I
can
watch
I get
is
back to my
Pitbull.
story about how I got expelled
No.
over a grain of sand?
Wait, you got
Okay.
expelled?
Or no, not I
Over
got detention.
sand?
I got detention over a grain of sand.
Okay.
It still sounds. It's
That's
so
very different.
I have 2 classes. One
Wait,
of them is
like
ran
a
by
literal grain of sand?
yeah.
Oh my god.
So there was one class.
Is it because you're Mexican?
No, I'll go into it further. So it was one class. It was an old teacher. She did math, and I think she did science, which was fine. I didn't care for her. She was like, so she was known to be like the meanest teacher. She was arguably the nicest person I think I've ever talked to. And then the
Oh,
second
really?
teacher was a new teacher. I think the last teacher retired. She was new. She drove a Ford Focus, so every time she came into work, I was like, "Oh shit, she's here." She was like,
shit.
she had a bob cut, which was
Like
red
a
flag,
literal bobcat.
literal bob
No,
cut,
bob
red flag number
cut.
1. She would come in
Like-
with
like
a
parent
inspirational
cut.
quotes like "Live, laugh, love it," all that. And
Oh no, was she like
she had like
actually
early
like
30s mom bod,
genuinely
and she
like?
was going through. It looked like she was going through menopause. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
So-
there's this one teacher. She's like shaped like a pear at her school, and she's got a fucking like I would
Like a
call
pear,
it
you
a
say?
No,
Like,
I
so-
would
Like
call
a
it
pear?
I would
Like that?
call it a dump truck, but she
Woo!
can't walk. She can't walk through the like.
She
She
can't
can't
walk
walk
through the
between
door.
the desks in her classroom because she's so wide on her bottom.
How old
Her
is
So,
that?
It's so funny.
The hips aren't lying.
Oh no, she's not. She's not attractive though. At
How
Oh,
all.
old is she?
What a
All
deal
right,
breaker,
so
bro.
this
Yeah,
story
honestly.
happens with the
How
bob cut teacher.
old is she?
Definitely above 40.
Okay, never mind.
Damn it.
Okay, so
Shorty, not bad.
there's 2 people involved. Well, actually, there's 3. So the teacher, me, and one of my friends. I'll call him. I was gonna name him one of
Jason.
the minion names, but one of them like is actually his name. So I'll call him Bob.
Kevin.
So me.
What's his name, Kevin?
Okay,
Bob.
so I'll just use his real name. Me and Kevin we were waiting in line, and we saw this like little project. It was like a project. It had like the Egyptian things, you know, like the Egyptian pyramids.
Mhm.
We were just like looking at it, and me and Kevin we just wanted to touch the sand because we didn't know if it was real or not. So we touched it.
I'll touch
She
you.
saw me and Kevin touch it, and she was like, come over here, come over here. I don't know why. And she's
They
like,
gave you guys. Wait,
you
wait. I
know-
just realized something.
and she says the dumbest thing in the world. She's like, you know that when you touch a project, you can affect someone's grade. And I'm like, what is that even?
You
What?
touched it. The
I
sand.
touched a.
I mean, it's true.
Literally
but...
what I said. She gave me a pink slip, and she's like, your parents have to sign it. And I'm like, okay, I'll get my dad to sign a pink slip. I get home, my dad's already there. He's watching football. Roll Tide. And
Screw you.
no, you know what's funny?
Oh,
Alabama
God.
was playing. So I get
Crazy that you remember
so I
that.
walk in, I'm like, yo, Dad, I need you to sign this pink slip. And he's like, what did you get in trouble for? And I said, you won't believe me, but I touched a grain of sand. And he's like,
I
what?
touched a woman's pussy.
So his first response, like, are you lying? And I said, no. And he reads the pink slip. This kid touched someone's project. That's all it said. This student touched another person's project without consent. which I don't know why you
Without
need consent to touch a piece of dirt, but my dad thought that was stupid, and he was like, just go do your homework. So yeah, next year someone tells me this teacher gets fired, and I thought that was funny.
Not surprised.
I was like, she deserves it. But yeah, honestly, that wasn't even the worst teacher experience I got from that elementary school. Like, one of the teachers, she was a first grade teacher, so I was like 8. She would yell at like her students every day and make them like literally cry. It got so bad I got diagnosed with ADD and had to take pills, and I had to go on a 504.
Normal pills.
She also got fired that year for being a terrible teacher.
Bro, take your normal pills.
I did take my normal pills. I'm off of them now. It's like I'm
You
normal.
know, it's funny you should say that.
That's
One of
what
our
the mask is. Oh, sorry. I just
so one of the funniest parts.
That is what the mask is.
It's funny you should say that. This teacher was like really bad to students because she'd yell at students and like literally make them cry. You know what's funny?
Touch them. Yeah.
There was this. Oh, this one teacher. The students made this teacher cry. Like this one student, his name is Tarad. He made this teacher cry because he wouldn't stop flushing the toilets.
Y'all remember in elementary school when we had the bathrooms inside of our classrooms?
Waffle stomping,
What?
guys. You guys remember waffle stomping?
Bro, dude, you're thinking of freaking pre-K.
No, in elementary school we had
You're
bathrooms
talking
in our
you
classrooms.
must be talking daycare, bro.
No, I'm dead serious. My elementary school had a bathroom in every classroom.
Bougie, bro.
It's not right.
As far as I
So
remember, there is,
Lawarian.
and that was like the safe place. So like if an active shooter came in, you would go in there.
You go into the bathroom and get shot through the door.
hide in the piss room, bro.
Hide in the
Nobody
piss
sees
bottle.
Hide in the waffle
Get
stomping
in the
corner.
piss
They
bottle.
won't never look for
Get-
you.
And it's sad because every time we'd have an active shooter drill, everybody in the building would all pack into their individual bathrooms.
Oh
Get
wait,
in-
I remember that.
Get
I
in the
remember
piss tank.
our classroom had a bathroom too.
Bro,
Well, that's a lot
really?
more convenient when you think about it.
that's so weird, because like
I'm so
I mean,
depressed.
daycare, yeah, like our classroom. Gary, stop messing with the filters, please. Like in daycare, we had like bathrooms in the classroom, but like
Will you wipe your tears? Will you wipe them?
elementary school,
Oh yeah.
that's so weird. Like
I mean, you also went to rich white boy school in elementary.
okay, no. Here's the thing, though. Even in like private, like private school and like not rich white boy public school, like we never had, like nobody had like bathrooms in the classrooms. I don't know. It's weird. Number 50, baby. You know, one of the Alabama. No. You know what's funny? One of the Alabama mantras is "Thank God for Mississippi," because at least we're not last in everything.
Shout out Mississippi.
Because Mississippi is like the whole, like literally the whole joke is that like we can't be in last because Mississippi takes
Like
that
all the
spot.
other girls.
Gary,
I'm not like all the other girls. I go to
Gary.
class and
Quirky.
I cut my wrist with a shirt.
Okay, no, Gary, you cannot put that in the podcast.
I'm not like all the other
No,
girls.
Gary, we're
Just
gonna get
cut the
canceled.
black.
Oh
Gary,
yeah,
we're gonna
oh, yeah,
get
yeah. No,
canceled.
don't worry,
bro.
James,
No,
James,
you
don't
know
worry,
what's
I'll cut it
funny?
out.
You know what's
You're
funny?
not cutting shit out.
Oh, okay, so I'm not cutting
Um,
it out. Okay.
I know damn well you two lazy that don't do that.
Hi, sisters. It's me,
I
James
would rather
Charles.
get canceled.
I would rather get
Jesus.
canceled.
Okay. Sorry. What was? Oh yeah. Here's the thing. Like these girls are like, I cut myself because I hate myself and blah blah blah.
AJ,
Like here, no,
AJ,
okay,
you
no,
can't
no.
double down.
Hear me.
You gotta double
Hear me
down.
out. Hear me
Roll
out. Hear me out.
roll
Hear me out.
tide.
Hear me out.
you're all terrible people except for
Across
You're
for
just as worse.
attention,
Dude,
vertically for results.
Yes,
Oh,
I've
it
heard
just
of this.
on.
If you're doing it like this, that means you just want attention, baby. If you're doing it like this, that means you're real about
You're a real one.
AJ,
it. You're a real suicidal person.
Roll tide.
no, Not Siri.
So I honestly
It's
want to
funny.
get Monkeyman's opinion on this because I think it's really funny to talk about every time I'm
Yeah,
here.
I think we should ask him.
What do you think about September 8th, 2022?
What do you think of September 11th, 2001?
Oh no, I'm asking about the Queen.
Wait, who are you asking?
The Queen. Oh, Monkey. Or not Monkey.
Oh,
Man,
I
I'm
had
sorry.
nothing to do with that.
The other one. No, I'm kidding. No, the Lone Wolf. The Lone
Yeah, no,
Wolf
I had nothing to
360.
do
What
with
do you
the
think
Queen.
about the Queen?
Wait, what happened to the Queen?
Dead as Hell 360. Rice and poisoning. Anyway, what do you think about the Queen?
I was kind of surprised when she died. I was like,
I
huh,
thought she was gonna live forever.
that happened.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I mentioned this on the podcast. The
Like,
first
I
time
knew, like, I
Didn't you
know,
talk about like how the Queen will outlive GTA 6?
like, for me, I was surprised just to find the news, and they were generally nice people. But to see that it just kind of happened, I was like, wow, that's crazy. And at first, I just thought it, like, the only reason why I know how it actually happened was because of all the memes shitting on it. I was like, ha, it's like the other person they were memeing about, but then he
Yeah,
actually
No, I think it's funny. Like like I was looking at these memes and I was like, somebody found out that the Queen died from this shit.
What the fuck?
that's me.
All right,
Quite
James, thank you for
really
the follow
funny.
on the third base pod.
Yeah, no, I walked out of my chemistry room and the entire hallway erupted
Oh, yeah, you told
in
me about
the
this.
Queen is dead, the London Bridge has fallen, and there was a mix of cheering and clapping,
And it's a,
"Aw."
for one, a human
It
being
was
just
still-
like
okay.
a very monumental human being just died. Why would you be clapping? I
You
mean,
know
she
what's
did
funny?
do a lot of messed up things, but I mean, that's more so her
I need
ancestors.
to stop saying, you know, what's funny.
You know what's funny?
So,
Hey,
I'm
dude, you know what's
glad
funny?
that I'm glad that I'm not like a popular internet person because, bro, the moment you die is the moment that you just get shat on. Like, remember Etika? Yeah.
Oh my
I-
god,
I-
dude!
I-
when no, did you see what happened to
Nobody
Keem when the
shat
Queen
on.
died?
Most people didn't shit on Etika. Most people
Did you-
like actually
no,
respected
did you
No,
see
and
what-
the thing is, people do now, though. That's the problem.
Did you see what
And
happened when the
forever,
Queen
there will be
died, dude?
people
And
that will enjoy it.
Keemstar made like a tweet about it. Everyone just
Oh,
can't
yeah.
like Keemstar was trending
Keemstar
because
got
like
canceled, yeah.
yeah, it was like okay, that's like very contradictory of Keem. I don't know why he would do that, and then like like he's just
Yeah,
gonna make another
Keem-
drama alert about it like later on.
Like, the thing is that people are naturally ruthless, and when you give them a platform like the internet to where they could just say anything unfiltered, yeah, I'm glad I'm not like a popular person in any capacity. Like the only relevance to my name is like gone because like half the people that have made videos on me have like disappeared or
People
unless
just
I'm talking
never
about that
cared
one
about
time
Keem
on
anymore.
Wikipedia.
Wait, so
Because
what
yes,
do we have a celebrity in the call right now, or what's happening?
Wait,
What?
sorry, I totally blinked out.
No, Keem just couldn't stay right. I mean, it's a matter of time before he just starts to fall out. Because he's
that's the thing about the internet, guys. Like, see, the thing that I've noticed about a lot of content creators is that their stories are also similar. They start off small, then they become like a brand or some shit, and they push themselves to like these levels that
It's unreal.
I hope to God I don't sound like Andrew Tate right now, but these people push themselves to levels that like are ridiculous because they're just
Unfathomable.
YouTubers at the end of the
Yeah.
day. And then they end up, falling out, and they try to get back to the high which they used to be. When the reality is that people just naturally get burnt out and they move on.
Yeah, sorry, I totally zoned out. Like,
We're talking
Um,
about how quick YouTubers can fall in and out of relevancy.
oh, it's called.
It doesn't even stop at YouTubers. Look at TikTokers. Like, I
TikTok,
remember watching like this one podcaster. I forgot their name, but they're talking and they're like, "Oh yeah, I used to watch that guy all the time. He fell off." And like what? And the guy says, "Oh yeah, he fell off, right?" But then another person says he didn't fall off. He's still making videos. He still
Dude,
had like a
I go on
million
TikTok
followers.
and like I see these clips of Ms. Kiz and you see like these people on TikTok.
Ms. Kiz.
Yeah, Ms. Kiz. Mizkif, and you see like these people on TikTok that are like Mizkif fell off, and I go on Twitch and I look at him and I'm like, did he really?
No.
He hasn't even
Like he's still reaching new highs.
up here. Like he hasn't hit this point.
Like he's still reaching like new heights and stuff. Like he's definitely not fallen off. I think one thing that we could, think about the fact that TikTok has probably contributed to like how quickly people and topics can fall in and out of relevancy on the internet, because like TikTok is reducing our attention spans to that of like goldfish,
fucking,
bro. Yeah, it's like actually fucking our brains. And honestly, like at this point with the way TikTok is like fucking our brains and the way we're doing nothing about it, we're just laying down and taking it, man.
Yeah. And dude,
yeah.
TikTok's
got its cock in our brains.
There's this thing that's been happening on TikTok and like Twitter and basically everywhere. I like to call the Andrew Tate effect, and that's where like people who like
with the
even like kind of talked about his presence are either getting like canceled. Something came out about them that just like no one even knew before, or like they just fell out of relevancy.
Yeah,
because most of these like famous people like that we're talking about him, we're just banking off of him failing. I think the only person that like came out fine was Oompa.
Yeah.
Oompaville.
Why?
So he did an interview with Andrew Tate.
And yeah, he did do that.
He was the only one that was like sort of praised by like those group of incels, and I think it's crazy to think that he doesn't even agree with like a cent of what he just like they were talking about in that interview. But then you see people like Daz and like who else talked about him? I can't remember. The only one I can think of was like Daz. Like you heard what happened to Daz, right, AJ?
What happened to Daz?
Oh, he got canceled for grooming.
That's really funny. I don't know who Daz is.
He's a UK YouTuber.
The challenge is such a hard...
that makes sense. He's British?
Yeah, he's British. He
made
like 2 videos. He became sort of like a martyr behind canceling Tate off of like the internet. And then once he did get canceled off of basically everything, he was like at his peak at that, like, because prior to like the Andrew Tate videos, Daz was getting like maybe 100K, 500K views per video, which I mean, it's quite a bit, but like for his like popularity from like 2013, 2017 is a very big fall from grace. And then he made like a bunch of Tate videos and got probably like the most amount of views he's gotten since 2017. And then this comes out, and before this he was like the front runner for like Tate haters. He gets canceled, and then this whole thing comes out, and Daz is literally he goes back to being like literally a nobody again.
Yeah, I could never. So the reason I could never run for public office is because like there's too much dirt on me that would come out like as soon as I like announced my campaign, bro. Because like I am.
Hey, if Kanye can, you can.
Bro, I am not.
With, like the reliance on the internet, getting canceled is more than just like signing off of Twitter. So you're right about that.
Like canceling back in the day was like telling someone, hey, you should like stop making content because like you said a bunch of slurs. Now it's like, yo, you groomed a 13-year-old child, you should be in prison, and I'm gonna call the cops on you and then sue you for so much money. It's insane.
And then I'm going to but then it's like, and then I'm going to ruin the investigation.
So many defenders, bro.
It's what happened to who is that guy? Sinatra. That Valorant player.
A lot of people don't
I saw him
realize
live.
Like when these like cases like reach when these cases when these cases like sometimes like when these cases like reach really high publicity, like it can ruin the police investigations.
Oh yeah.
Like it's really funny because people don't realize like okay, here's my biggest thing, right? grooming and like pedophilia, that's not really something that you can really like mess up if you have like actual proof. Like that's not an investigation you can really easily mess up, right?
Yeah.
If you already have proof. But like what a lot of people don't like. I think one of the biggest issues we have is that instead of like
False accusations.
I don't know, calling authorities and people who can like actually do something about it, people go on the internet and tell and tell the internet before they like actually take the correct course of action. And I think it says a lot about like call me call it cliche, but I think this says a lot about society as a whole.
Oh, 100%. And especially with false accusations that pop up. So there's this story about this like Smash like he did like stories based on like Smash Bros and all that, like the Smash Bros scene.
Smashing children.
Not that one. And
What?
just a random I think I like talked to James about this. A random person ended up exposing him on Twitter for grooming him.
Quote,
he
unquote.
sent a bunch of fake messages, like a bunch of fake Discord messages as like proof. And then an hour later, because also this guy was live on Twitch while this was happening. So he was like looking at his literal career falling down the drain. And
everybody could watch his live reaction.
A literal hour later, this girl comes up publicly and is like, yo, I just did this so I can prove a point that like cancel culture sucks.
Bro, no way.
Why? Yeah, I do remember that happening.
Why would you do that?
No way that happened.
No, it's Ludwig made a story about it.
People are spiteful, bro.
That sounds like satire.
Do you remember what
it does? But it happened.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna send you a video.
This also actually happened with I believe Bad Boy Halo. Yuck, Dream SMP. But that did happen with him.
Wait, Bad Boy Halo got canceled?
Bad Boy Halo at one point did get canceled because somebody came out and said they were groomed by him, and then they came out the next day saying, "We're sorry, we're just a little like 12-year-olds and we don't understand like the courses of our actions. Like we really fucked up."
Yeah.
But like for
But the problem with some of these grooming allegations is that even if they're true, the saddest thing is that that there's going to be some weird people that defend them for like some odd reason. Like, remember EDP 445?
How's it going, boys? Welcome.
No, like EDP, I think.
Like, even though he was caught in 4K for like doing what he did, there's still people that defend him.
It sucks though that like he got set up for it, and okay, here's the thing. I don't agree with
what he was doing.
I don't think any of this absolves absolves him from like his own actions, but like clearly he
take this into the authorities. Like, don't just make.
I mean, clearly he like. Wait, let me finish up, James.
Okay, my bad.
Clearly he clearly got set up, and B, like he had like it showed like the DMs like showed him like realizing like this is not the right thing to do. This is like really messed up, and I should not be.
Isn't that the same thing
even
that happened
having
with
these
Carson?
Yeah,
Carson.
Like
here's
he
the
had
thing,
like a
though,
self-realization moment like halfway through those DMs.
I mean, here's the thing though, like what Carson did was totally legal.
Oh no, 100% it was. But like,
and then one of his friends burnt him for it, bro. Like all you saw for like that.
Okay, I don't blame them for that though. I don't blame them for that though, because like supposedly Carson like treated them like shit because he was like, I made you and shit like that, and like maybe he did, but like you don't hold those kinds of like statements over people's heads like that.
And someone made a good
especially
point.
when like those people make up like your entire friend group, right?
Yeah.
Like your entire friend group can turn on you in an instant, and they did.
People like Josh and Schlatt, who were like there the entire time while like the grooming thing happened.
Yeah.
Like they were there to like cheer him up because he was like super depressed. Those guys honestly have a reason to be angry because they were betrayed by Carson.
Yeah, Carson like on multiple occasions, had a chance to fix himself, told them that he was going to get better, and then didn't.
And then
And I'm glad that like as soon as like things came
But
to a head, he
someone did make a
realized
good
and
point about this.
helped and
So-
like fixed everything. But still.
There you go.
Wait, what?
I made you. No, I'm kidding.
All right, so just real
I
quick,
made you.
while it's
Hold
on
up,
my
hold up.
mind,
I want to bring up a good point someone made. So
Oh,
of course,
you
what Carson did
bitch.
was like a 2-year gap. So
Less than.
You know Ted's girlfriend, right? Shay.
Mm-hmm.
She's I think what 20 now. Ted's 26, and they met like a couple years ago. Actually, no. Ted's
18.
Ted's 23.
Hold on, let's
Ted's-
look this up.
Hold up. How old is Ted? Because like there's a
I'm
good
looking it
part
up.
of-
Don't worry.
While you guys are looking this up, there's a really big hot take that I need to just get off my chest. But I
Hitler
understand
did
it's
nothing wrong.
completely wrong.
Oh.
But in my heart, I still feel so bad that all of these allegations and stuff like that always come out when this person
He's
is
24.
at the peak of their career.
Yeah, but like you
Like
could
it's
say
it makes
that
me feel
you know
so sad. It's like there was
it
this guy named
does suck.
Rikishi who got on the Dream SMP, and the day he got on the Dream SMP, the person came out with the allegations. And like I understand Jakishi's a shit fucking person, and I hate. This
I remember
man
that
now,
one you told me.
But like that poor guy, bro, works got in and then caught up to him.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
just personal hot take on
Yeah,
it. It's like I
it
don't know.
happened with another person too that people thought he was like Dream, like he was a people.
Manatreed, yeah.
Yeah, Manatreed. First day, same thing happened to him. Nothing literally came up about him, like no sexual allegation, no nothing. People just thought he was Dream, and people felt betrayed for no reason. And I think
For
it's
what?
I thought it was stupid. Yeah, dude literally got kicked off the server because the internet bullied him off. He deleted his
funny.
Twitter, he deleted his YouTube, he deleted everything and went to therapy.
He went to therapy.
No, he did.
That's the correct end result.
But he did nothing
Go to
wrong
therapy.
though. That's the thing. He did.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's
nothing
funny
wrong.
that he did nothing wrong, but like
He got
I
bullied
think
off.
that
It's fucked up.
I think a lot of these people who are at the top and suddenly things start like going downhill, like I think a lot of them kind of exacerbate their own situations by doing and saying the wrong things and making it worse. Like
So
go to
Keemstar.
therapy.
Yeah.
Like go to therapy. And like because some of these people, like if they just like went to like somebody who could actually help them through this mentally, they probably would not have made the statements that they made, and they probably could have salvaged things.
Mini Lad, I think, was the biggest one who did that.
I mean, to be fair, Mini Lad did this on multiple occasions, and he was like, "I'm not going to do it again," and then he did it again.
And did you see like the videos he started making again?
But he started making
He just went back to
videos
business.
again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Also about the Ted thing, I think Shame met Ted at 18, so Ted was like 22.
Yeah.
You make that comparison, the leap. It's the same with Carson, because I think in the state that they were in, 17 was
in most
the age of
states.
consent.
No, 16.
16.
In most U.S. states, the age of consent is 16, but like worldwide, people kind of accept it as like 18 because like it's easier.
Not in India, but yeah.
In India, it's like 12.
It's 12. It's like you compare like what Carson did to like
I thought it was
most people in India. It's like Carson's just seems like a normal like thing that happened. Like nothing.
Carson, what Carson happened with Carson was basically a normal thing, and like the issue is like people were like, oh, he was manipulating her with his like power dynamic. There was like people say power dynamic like there was like. I mean, also people say power dynamic like Carson like actually like knew how to manipulate someone like that.
That dude
like Carson the DMs made Carson look like he was like manipulating them like in a really awful way. Like
he finished high school.
If you look at the
time.
DMs, Carson just looks like a little baby.
Carson was a senior in high school,
rage.
dude. He does not know how to manipulate people.
Like, okay, here's the thing. Carson was like, oh, I mean, plenty of people know how to manipulate people way before high school. Trust me.
Those are the sociopaths.
But like Carson was not a particularly manipulative person, and I think the biggest issue here is that this person was a fan of Carson. I think that,
She knew what she was getting into.
like would this person have even talked to Carson in a romantic or sexual context
No.
if he wasn't famous?
No.
Not
Hell
at all,
no.
man. I love
Hell
Carson,
no.
but he's ugly. But I love him, but he is.
Yeah, no, but like that's a part of his personality that he's
Is
like
that he's
like
he
I mean
ma-
his
what he
his
makes
main
up-
his logo is his face,
It-
and
it
it's
is.
Carson,
I mean, he is-
hey Carson, if you're watching the podcast, we'd
For
love to
some
have
reason.
you on.
like
we
like
would
like Carson
love to
like
have you
like
on.
I
no
just
offense
realized
to
you
Carson,
know voice
like
over Pete, so it's like not even that far fetched.
no offense to Carson, he's like very he's not super like it's not
He's not easy on
his
the
face
eyes.
is not hard to look at. His face is not hard to look at, but it's not easy to look at.
Like he's medium on the eyes.
Gary, I think
Um,
it's funny you bring that up because there was also a not pedophilia, but type of case kind of like that. Not even related to that at all. Just something related to voice over Pete that happened.
I
Look, I'll be
know,
honest,
it
I have
was-
not talked to Pete.
It was
in
about that one
maybe a
girl. I
year or
forgot her
two.
name because
Kara
Corva.
Corvus.
Kara Corvus. I hated her. Like when she came on when she was on SMP Live, dude.
Mhm.
I hated her. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even because she was like a
Okay,
woman or
I
anything,
think-
but because she was like.
oh, I hate women
super-
too.
Okay.
AJ.
No, it's because of how she like treated people on the server. She treated them like she was above everyone in the sense that like she can do whatever she wanted and no one would care because
Yeah,
I think at
am
that
I
point,
the only person
SMP
who like
Live was, like-
actually just like
because when like Kara and like actually no, Pete was like fairly old, like 2020 I think is when he got on SMP, right? SMP Live.
yeah? I mean, he
Probably,
was already
yeah.
like,
Like when
way,
Kara got
way,
on, like
a little bit more
SMP
than
was like
middle age.
was like almost at the peak at that point and it was about to like crash.
Wait, Kara's the one with like the half blonde hair, right?
I think so. I don't know.
I will make this
Is she
clear
the
though.
one with
I
like
have
the half
reviewed that
bleached hair?
case. Like I reviewed that case so much, and no matter what anybody says, I will forever take Pete's side.
I
'Cause
will.
do
I
not
also
think-
would take Pete's side. I think he was. 100%
I understand that Pete
wrong.
did something wrong
No,
originally,
she is
but
not that.
I have some insider information that
Because
in
you
my
know him.
mind-
You literally know Pete.
Yeah, and I can say that I think Pete apologized many times publicly, and it just
What did he do?
Literally
we'll talk
nothing.
about it off podcast, but I don't know if we want to talk about that on
We'll
podcast.
talk
Yeah,
about
we. I mean, yeah. If there's like some kind of
Look,
controversy,
stuff
he'd
happened
be
like back in what
exacerbating it.
2020, 2021. You know, someone blew up about it. I think it was during what SMP Earth.
Probably.
It was like during
Yeah,
that
no,
time.
I think the clip was on S&P Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, it blew up out of proportion. Kara made it a way too big of a deal than it really was.
I get
And
that,
then Pete had to like apologize, but even then, all of his sponsors got cut off. His viewership dropped to literally nothing. Like this dude
I
got his
remember
like
that.
life. He was like, wasn't Pete like retired at that time?
Pete has been retired for a long time.
I know Pete's been retired. I love you, Pete. Not actually, no. I'm 18. I could say sexually.
Dude, what the fuck?
You don't have to see my eyes right now. They're doing some shit.
Can you show us your eyes?
I love this filter. I'm not gonna lie. This is my favorite filter ever.
The neon's a little too active for me.
Do you think the neon's a little too active?
Yeah, just get rid of it. Honestly,
I just want to. Let me find some
very
better glasses.
distracting.
You want me to find some better glasses?
yeah.
Some
What's so-
cyberpunk ass looking glasses.
I do got the cyberpunk ass looking glasses.
Bro, okay, wait. Oh yeah, here's so
Oh,
like,
that's badass.
what was I saying? Oh yeah,
Yes, Gary.
oh yeah. I said like one of the most. I
That's-
said one of
that's
the.
what the fuck
I
is
said one of the most monstrous things like I could ever say the other day because this.
Hold tight. Hold tight.
Sorry, no, because like, there's this guy. His name is Kian Tollett, right? Oh wait, I just doxed this kid. I just doxed this kid. Hold on, can we? Yeah, can
No,
we?
you're
Edit,
not
can we
cutting
play
that
that
out.
out?
Not
AJ,
cutting
Please
that
cut
out.
that. Please cut
Dox
that.
this
Please
kid.
cut that. Please
I
cut that.
literally am not
Like,
gonna
AJ,
because
edit
let's
this.
be
like
real
I'm
here.
actually like.
We're
AJ,
backed up on videos.
You know the history of Third Base Podcast?
We don't cut it out.
This
I'm
video
actually,
is
like-
not going up.
I'm actually about to like talk shit about this guy, so like, please cut it out.
Gary, send me the video and I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. So his name is
Wait, Gary, check the timestamp for me, please.
All right,
Just write it
hold
down.
his name is Gian Gillette.
up. Let's say 120.
His name is, let's say his name is
128.
Gian Gillette.
Hour
All
27.
right.
Hour 28.
And he's a bit of a weirdo. Well, not weirdo, but like, I mean, he's not attractive, but he's not particularly attractive. And like, when you look at his Instagram account, he's one of those people who like posts like videos where he's like looking at like the camera and he's shirtless and he's not good looking, so it's weird. You know what I mean? But like he's what's it? What was I saying? My brain. Okay. Oh yeah. He used to he's dated like one of my friends before, and like
I got a time.
she said he was like super manipulative and like super like he what's the word? Like he would like
An
threaten
asshole.
suicide if she didn't
What
do
the?
things
Oh,
with
he
him
was
and
one of
stuff.
those.
Yeah, and he's like, this guy's like I don't like, making light of like school shooters and things like that, but he gives school shooters vibes.
Fucking
And
mouse, bitch.
there he recently posted on his story with some chick. Like, this is the first I've heard about him like having a girlfriend in a while, and he posted on his story with some chick who like had like blue hair, like who had like light colored hair, but it was also blue on like partially blue, and um. And
What?
I sent the Instagram story to my friend, and he was like,
Yeah,
"Who's
no,
that?" I said, "I don't know." And my friend responded, "Probably an 8th grader." And then I responded,
What's
I said
between
like one of the
those two,
worst
James?
things ever. And bleep this out if you think like this is too much, right? But I said one of the worst things I could ever say. I said it's
not bleeping
not
it out.
statutory rape if her hair's dyed more than one color.
It's not that bad.
But like
People have
here's
said
the thing.
worse
That's
shit.
one of the but like that is one of the most monstrous things I think I've ever said.
Hey, as long as you admit it.
And I said it so casually, and it was really funny.
It was pretty funny. Hey, if
also,
someone laughed at that,
this Kean guy's unfunny, like really unfunny.
You can't talk shit about it if you laughed.
Hold on, Gary. I'll send you his Instagram.
Oh, dude, literally something similar happened to me. So there's this girl. I'm not gonna say her name. She used to date
There's this
one of
girl.
my, I would honestly consider him almost the best friend of my middle school years. He got caught. Well, surprise, surprise, grooming, and he got sent to juvenile detention. And this dude became super obsessed with like his girlfriend, like his ex, because they broke up, I think. And then this girl, like the girl that I'm friends with, goes like her ex went to her friend and smashed her, like had sex with her. And then this friend was taking also her credit card behind her back and spending it on copious amounts of items that no like 17-year-old girl should be spending on anyway, and just completely betrayed her trust. So I feel bad for this woman. I broke her ankle, but like other than that, I just feel like awful for like this, because she just got absolutely
what?
dunked
You broke
on.
her ankle?
Oh, she was pushed me, and I pushed her so hard she broke her ankle.
Why'd she push you?
I was messing with her, but
and she just goes
because
through like
I
so
grew
much
up-
shit.
I grew up in like a not the
You live in
best neighborhood.
California.
Like,
To be fair, like
That
I feel like
doesn't make
I
it
feel,
better.
so like no. Here's the
I
thing: we
live-
make fun of the Southeast so much, but like I feel like California is like a hot spot for like crazy people.
So here's the thing: I live in between.
Like you don't hear about an Alabamian like shooting, like asking, like manipulating her boyfriend into like
No.
shooting her dad
Like, the worst it gets
because
is like
of false abuse
the
allegations.
doctor of a college was grooming like women, but like that's everywhere at this point, which is like super tragic. It sucks. So I live in between like two different cities. Like I'm living like
Rumor
right
society,
on the, I'm living
baby.
like right on the border of like two different cities. Both
I can't
both
look
of
at-
which are in a gang war at this time. And I see like pictures, like there was a picture of a man shotgun blasted his skull off. Like you can see bits of his brain.
No, it's funny. Like gore, like actual like blood and gore is like freaky, bro.
It doesn't phase me at this
Like
point because I'm just
like
used to
somebody
it.
like falls to their death in real life. They don't like it's kind of like
Oh yeah, because
like
you saw that
like
like
VFX
Texas
like
shooting.
VFX in like regular shows
The one that
versus
was-
VFX in like real life like versus VFX in like The Boys, for example. Like
It's
The
nothing.
Boys is
There's
probably closer to accurate
Oh, yeah.
than
than like any other like
let's say Spider-Man.
yeah.
Like if this was real life and Gwen like fell off that building or whatever, right? She would be like splattered.
Oh no, her
Like,
like
I saw this
her entire spine would probably be like ripped off her body.
Yeah, no, there was this one video I watched there was this one like video clip I saw. It must have been like leaked footage or something, but like they had this like really, really big, like fat football player, right?
Yeah.
He was getting he wanted to get on this like ride that like one of those rides that like goes up and like drops you and then goes back up and stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Um
A slingshot.
he I maybe they even though he was definitely way above the weight limit, they like let him on the ride, and like in the video, like the ride like goes down and it stops, but his chair breaks off and he keeps his chair breaks and he keeps falling, and like when he hits the ground, he like splatters into like a billion pieces. It's one of the most
Full Metal
disgusting
Jacket
things I've
type
ever
thing.
watched. What?
What's that movie called? Where like everything
Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah, that one. The one I just literally said.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the roller coaster scene that happened.
I have not seen Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah. You should. It's pretty funny.
It is?
It's pretty. I mean, no.
Is it a comedy?
No, I think it's a thriller.
It sounds like a war
there was
movie.
this roller coaster scene on that movie where like they're riding and the roller coaster tips off and like kills almost everyone on the ride except for like the main character, of course. And I'm thinking about that. I'm looking at like roller coaster incidents that happen, and there was a pretty bad one that happened near like a theme park near me. It's called Knott's. It's in California, so I don't really have to hide it. But what happened at Knott's was there's this ride called not Supreme Scream, it's called Accelerator. And there's just like, so you know how like rides, like rides that count down, like not, it's the one at Disneyland California Adventures where it goes like, it has a countdown process and it just slings you.
Yeah.
So with
like Space Mountain?
Yeah, well, no. Like it just slings you, like it's like a straight line and it just slings you across like one thing. Because with Disneyland they use like a magnetic field now for like that process, but
yeah, they use magnetic
like
tracks
poles
or whatever.
Yeah, but at Knott's they have like a band that just slings you. So they do like the old school way. There was an incident that happened like back in 2009. There was a kid and a dad, and this, you can find this on the internet. They were in an accelerator. The countdown was going out 3, 2, 1. They get shot off. It goes up like the highest peak. It's supposed to be like the highest drop, and then it falls back down. And it looked normal until the kid looked down and saw that his leg was completely severed off his like body.
What the fuck is going
Just
on?
saw the
Gary,
band.
Gary,
the band
I just zoned out for like the last 20 minutes, so I just, this is the context I'm coming
So
back
the
into.
band that,
Okay, what the band do?
So the band that like, usually shoots you off, it detached from like the actual mechanism, shot back at this kid's leg, and
so is it like a crossbow with fingers?
Yes.
But like it was this kid's leg. Oh my gosh.
And apparently it could have been a lot worse, because if the band went like a couple inches up, right in the neck, killed him.
Oh my gosh, decapitated.
It would have decapitated him. So this kid is very lucky to only like be in a wheelchair right now, which isn't something you.
I mean, that'd be like that's really one of the most unfortunate things.
But this ride now, like the ride now, it's still open. Literally shut down for like a year. It's still shut down.
They just have it still.
It's still up there. Like
Hey,
You can ride
publicity,
it maybe
man.
like once in a blue moon, but it's mostly just shut down because of like ride
Like the
maintenance.
Riddler at Six Flags.
Yeah.
Except like nothing bad happened at the Riddler. People, it just like breaks
You know what's
down all the
funny?
time.
You know, like what's that ride after Doctor Doom? Like the Doom. What's that Doom ride called?
At Universal,
Doom? No, it's at Six Flags.
there's a Doctor Doom ride at
At
Six
Six
Flags.
Flags.
Because Six Flags doesn't have Marvel licensing.
I
That's
think I
Universal.
just
You're
now
thinking of.
realized that there are like 5 or 6 different Six Flags across the country.
Oh, there's a lot. Not Zumanjaro. Oh, Drop of Doom.
Isn't that Universal?
No, it's Six
yeah,
Flags.
that's Universal.
No, that's Universal.
That's Universal.
Lex Luthor's Drop of Doom. Oh no, that's DC.
Oh,
never
that
mind.
is Six Flags.
My bad. It's Lex Luthor's Drop of Doom. So there's this funny thing
Yes, that's not
because they made a
Dr. Doom.
comic book about this, like the actual like ride. So apparently this ride was made to fuel different organizations across the world that wreak havoc on different places. So this TikToker was like, so if you scream on the Drop of Doom, you're supporting terrorism.
I love terror.
I love that.
What?
I love that lore. It's funny.
AJ,
AJ, I don't think you could say that.
I say things. It's funny because
Especially
like
what
I'm like,
happened in the Chicago Six Flags.
Oh my.
what happened at the Chicago Six
Got
Flags?
shot
Was there a
up.
terrorist attack? That's funny. No, it's not.
AJ.
That's not funny. That's not funny at all. Wait, but that's like
AJ, I'm
so
not-
Chicago.
It is. Oh, did you hear about the bill that got passed in Chicago?
The you can shoot people legally bill.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a bill.
Yeah, it got passed in the
No,
state of
no.
Chicago.
Wait, what?
This
What?
is real.
What are you
Well,
talking about?
I could just roll up on my ops.
Yes, you can. If you're drunk.
Uh,
My bad, OG gangster.
Wait, if you're drunk and you shoot somebody, you
drunken
you're not
manslaughter
liable.
has been passed as something that you cannot be fined for. If
Are
someone
you serious?
like say you have a shed in your back of your house, if someone lives in that shed, it is on you to determine what level of punishment is fit for that person.
That's stand your ground laws.
So yeah, so let's say this person is in my shed, and I think, what's a good punishment for this guy? Let's blow up my shed.
All right, I'm gonna
and
tell
I-
my
and I
grandmother
stick
that
a
if she
bunch
messes
of
up
pipe
one more
bombs
time,
in
I
my
blow up the
shed.
house.
Like pre-ready. It's already pre-ready for the
Shove a
shed
pipe
prior
bomb
to him
up
like
his ass.
getting into the shed. I blow up the shed and that guy in it, and I don't get arrested because it's what I find fit.
Man,
Dude,
I
you could
left
literally
for
torture
several
somebody.
minutes.
Have you ever had a pipe bomb
minutes
shoved?
and
Hey,
came
hey,
back
Mr. Wolf, fella, Mr. Wolf. Have you ever had a pipe bomb shoved up your ass?
No.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Lone Wolf, that wasn't even the worst thing we talked about. I talked about how a kid got his leg severed.
Oh, we talk like we were talking about like how like real life
We
gore
go off
compared to like
topic like a
VFX
lot.
gore is
I don't
like
even remember what
just
the original
hella
topic
messed
was.
up.
hella freaky. That's some freaky geeky
Uh-huh.
stuff. Yeah.
It seems like a lot happens when you go to do stuff like shower, I guess.
Were you showering?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Showering
It's
in the
funny
middle
because
of
this
our
guy was a
podcast?
guest.
It's funny.
Um,
yeah, I mean, we've
but
been
we're-
talking for an hour 42 minutes. I think we can call it here.
Yeah, it's
No, Gary.
11 here. No, it's James. It's 11 where I am. I'm about to have to go anyways. So.
It's midnight.
do
Here.
like
No, we
12.
must have a 7-hour podcast.
No,
Gary, the
We're not gonna
7-hour
have a 7 hour.
podcast.
We'll do that when we
not
like.
today. Not today.
We'll do a
But
live
I'm
stream,
so
James. We'll do a live stream on your channel when we do that.
Okay.
We can do that.
Let me know.
Yeah, and then
I'll
we can
be
just like
waiting.
invite a bunch of people on and just have like a discussion.
Have a blast.
Third base live. All right.
Yeah, third base live. We just like invite like we
Third
get like a
base
group
live.
of like 7 people on.
Live based.
When do we get Susan Wojcicki on? When does she join?
Before we end this,
Watch it with
camera here,
Sinky.
camera here, camera here. We're rolling out the red carpet for Lone Wolf. Anything you want to promote?
Well, I run a YouTube channel,
Yeah.
guys, so if you want to go subscribe, yeah, go check out my stuff, I guess.
Link
You do not want to visit my Twitter account.
in bio.
Well, now people want to go to his Twitter account.
You
I'm
just like
about to go
retweet a bunch of
Twister.
furry
It's just
porn.
memes and random art. It's nothing special whatsoever.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like one of those things on
Yeah.
one of those things
So
where
one
like
la-
they
one
just
last
like
question
retweet a
before
bunch
you
of
go,
furry
Hang
porn or
on,
Have you-
let
something.
me get the classic
You
AJ
know,
gif.
you see all these people on like YouTube Live or YouTube Gaming and
Classic
Twitch. Have
AJ.
you ever thought about doing that?
I'm saving that.
Of like being a gaming channel.
Like no, like live streaming.
Being gay.
Well,
Okay.
if I could get lucky with this job, I'm hoping that I can invest in like an actual computer. Maybe
I
do
forgot,
like
you,
the
like-
whole YouTube thing as like a side hobby and whatnot. And if it doesn't, oh well, I just continue making.
We make more things about Sonic. Let's go. Bye everybody. Bye.
Bye
Trust-
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.